friends. Today, I Pratyakshit along with my friend Navi welcome you all to our class presentation of the topic waste management. So, today I am going to tell you a story. Yes, you heard that right. The story is of a city named Indore, which is nominated as India's cleanest city for fourth time in a row. The single important reason of Indore bagging this title is combined effort of city's people. Let's learn from them how they did it.
Let me throw this garbage here on the road. I don't have dustbin, that's why I'm throwing garbage on the road.
We should not throw garbage on the street. We should always segregate our garbage into dry and wet waste before giving it to the garbage collector. Take this free dustbin and don't do litter on the streets.
These vegetables have gone bad. Let me throw them on the roadside.
Excuse me, you are not allowed to throw garbage on the road. You have to pay a fine of 500 rupees now.
As we all know that recycling and reusing is as important as reducing the waste. So let's learn from our classmates that how they manage to recycle waste materials.
Hello friends, my name is Asmi. I study in Imperial Heritage School in class 4B. This is my waste management project. This is recycled depots. This is store and collection. It has 4 types of dustbin. This is e-waste. This is domestic waste. This is plastic waste. And this is glass waste. This is waste depots, transportation. This is transfer station. It where these all waste are taken. All domestic waste taken to wasteland and composting, and all these waste taken to recycle factory for reuse and recycle. It helps us to environment clean and green. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Ayush. Today I will tell about how to recycle the things. I am reuse this empty or and chocolate can to grow a plant. It helps us to make it easy garden and clean our environment. There are different ways to use plastic container in our garden. Try making garden plants and hanging bags. Garden tool like watering can and scoops. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, friends. It was indeed very creative. Parents and all my dear friends. Thank you so much, friends. Today, it was indeed very creative. With my friend Navi, thank you so much, friends. All to our class presentation of the topic. Thank you so much, friends. It was indeed very creative. To tell you a story. Thank you so much, friends. Yes, it was indeed very creative. The story is of so much friends named It was Indore, indeed very creative. Nominated as India's cleanest city. It was indeed very creative. For fourth time Thank you so much, friends. It was indeed very creative. Thank you so much, friends. It was indeed very creative effort of Thank you so much.
Now it's time to watch a skit in Hindi.
कचरे के ढेर में मिलती हैं कितने ही सच, अगर ढूंढो तो मिल जाए तेरे उसके कितने ही खत, अगर ढूंढो तो। स्वच्छता की हमारी ढूंढ पर कचरा लानत लाता है, हम शालीन सभ्य जनों को आईना सच का दिखाता है। तो चलिए आप भी मेरे साथ कचरा प्रबंधन के प्रति लोगों में जागरूकता लाने के लिए इस मुहिम में शामिल हो जाएं। यह हम सभी जानते हैं कि कचरा प्रबंधन के लिए किन किन तरीकों को अपनाया जा सकता है, फिर भी ऐसा कौन सा डर है जो हम सभी को रोके हुए है। हम सब जानते हैं कि साफ सफाई हमारे लिए कितनी आवश्यक है। हमें इस बात पर भी गौर करना चाहिए कि हमारे देश में बढ़ते जा रहे कचरे के पर्वतों का प्रबंध कैसे किया जाए, अर्थात अपने देश को कचरे से कैसे मुक्त कराया जाए।
तुमने ठीक कहा अभीशा, कचरा प्रबंधन की शुरुआत हमें अपने घर से करनी होगी। हमें अलग अलग कूड़ेदान का उपयोग करना चाहिए। मैं यह नहीं कहता कि हम अलग अलग कूड़ेदान का उपयोग नहीं करते, पर जब तक देश का प्रत्येक नागरिक इस काम में हमारा सहयोग नहीं करेगा, तब तक इस कचरे से निपट पाना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा। हमें सूखे कचरे को अलग और गीले कचरे को अलग कूड़ेदान में डालना चाहिए। सूखे पत्ते और पत्तियों को जमीन में दबा देना चाहिए, जिससे मिट्टी की उर्वरता बनती रहे। और तो और हमें वस्तुओं के न्यूनीकरण, उनके पुनः उपयोग तथा पुनर्चक्रण की प्रक्रिया को भी ध्यान में रखना चाहिए।
अगर हम कचरे का प्रबंधन सही तरीके से नहीं करेंगे तो हमारा जीवन दुख में हो सकता है। इससे हमारा पर्यावरण प्रदूषित होगा और न जाने कितनी भयंकर बीमारियों का जन्म होगा, जैसे कि दमा होना, सांस लेने में तकलीफ होना आदि।
Thank you friends for praising and giving the valuable information. Now it's time for statistical information. So let's call our mathematicians who are going to tell some facts and figures.
Waste management, facts and figures. Production of waste. India generates 62 million tons of waste each year. Out of this, 5.6 million tons is the plastic waste, 0.17 million tons is the biomedical waste, 7.90 million tons is a hazardous waste, 15 lakh tons is e-waste. Top waste generating cities in India. Maharashtra, top solid waste generation by generating over 26,820 tons of solid waste per day in the e-waste sector. Mumbai comes first and estimates 120,000 tons of e-waste annually. Delhi and Bangalore are ranked second and third with 98,000 and 92,000 tons of e-waste generated respectively. Top waste generating cities in India. The biggest threat to our environment comes from plastic. 60% major cities in India together chunked out over 3,500 tons of plastic waste every day, with cities like New Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, and Hyderabad began the waste producers. Management of waste. Plastic recycling measure
Facts and figures India alone products 40,000 tons of plastic every day. Out of all PET bottles produced, only 27% get recycled. Only 45 waste plastic collect, and out of that, only 60% get recycled. In India, 50% plastic is used only one time and then throw or burn.
Management of waste. At present, India only has 1,604 solid waste treatment plants to treat this waste. They too are not operating at their maximum capacity. So, on an average, India recycles only 20 to 25% of waste related. The remaining waste remain untreated. They are getting dumped on lands or areas drained by water and river bodies. The extent of the current waste management crisis is understood by the very fact that only 80% of waste that is generated in urban areas is collected and merely 28% of it is processed. The downside is most Indian cities are presently overburdened. Minimize the waste production. Lower waste generation occurs in Jammu and Kashmir, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Goa, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland, and Manipur. Reducing waste means reducing the need for new materials for production, saving energy and resources. It is our duty to save environment beauty.
Thank you for the factual information, friends. I am sure all of you are equally excited about the next part of the presentation. It's time to us to learn various types of wastage-based sources and hazards.
Hello friends. We humans depend on many things on our environment to satisfy our various needs. In process of development, we generate a lot of things which are actually no use to us and we simply discard them. We often buy packaged food, bottled drinks, canned food, etc. But what exactly we do after having it? We throw away, right?
What about the leftover food of vegetables from the kitchen? Yes, even that goes into the dustbin. We discard lot of things like the old newspaper, plastic and cardboard wrappings, broken objects, and the list continues. We discard, throw away such things because they can no longer be of any use to us, or they might be unwanted, defected, old, or worthless. Such objects that are no longer used to us are called waste.
We normally get rid of the waste generated at home by keeping our bins outside the house, right? But is that the end of it? No. These waste undergo series of processes right from its collection, segregation, transportation. Some waste are even treated and then finally are disposed of. So let's see the various places of origin from where the waste can be collected.
Let's begin with the waste generated in our house during the various day-to-day activities, which is the domestic waste. The second one is industrial waste. This includes all the various wastes generated during different industrial process. The third one is clinical waste, which includes the waste from the hospitals, nursing homes, pathological laboratories, clinic, etc.
Fourth waste is agriculture waste, which is produced as the result of various agriculture operations. It includes manure and other waste from farms, poultry houses, and slaughterhouses. Fifth waste is nuclear waste from nuclear power plants, which includes radioactive minerals and materials. Utmost care has to be taken for this type of waste. And the last one is mineral wastes, which include heavy metals residue found around mines. These metal particles pollute by surrounding air and water.
Well, we are done with collecting waste from all the various places of its origin. The next we have to do is separate them. But how will we be doing that? Well, there are certain ways by which we could classify waste.
According to the form of waste, we could segregate them into solids, liquid, and gas. Depending on the basis of amount of moisture, we could separate waste as wet and dry waste. Wet waste is all the kitchen waste that we produce. Dry waste comprises of things like paper, glass, plastic, cardboard, rubber, metal, etc. If you segregate waste at home daily, you are winning half the battle as a responsible citizen.
According to effects on life and environment, we have another type of waste in our surroundings, that is hazards and non-hazards. Hazards wastes are dangerous, toxic, very reactive, explosive, and corrosive. This waste can be from industries, hospitals, and domestic origin.
There is yet another category of waste that is biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Biodegradable waste are those which can be decomposed by microorganisms such as kitchen waste, plant waste. But there is certain waste which can't be broken by microorganisms. They remain on our earth for years and cause various health hazard.
The next category is e-waste, which included electronic items like old television, mobile phone, computer, fax machine, etc. Now an important question raises, why we need to study about waste? If waste is left uncared and untreated, it could lead to health hazards to the entire living organism present in our surroundings. We know each and every organism is connected by the means of food cycle and the food web. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small. We all know plastics degrade very slowly, which is why it is the biggest threat to our environment. Moreover, many aquatic animals die every year because of plastic bag litter such as whale, snails, turtle, fish. because they often mistake plastic bag for their food. Similarly, many terrestrial animals eat plastic bag from dumping sites, which lead into their death. Apart from causing these health hazards, they even add to different type of pollution like air, water, soil, etc.
An increasing polluted and overcrowded planet, we would like to end our presentation with an important message, that is recycle your waste to maintain natural life cycle of environment.
Thank you friends for this valuable information. It was cause of celebration of the people of Uno. Let's us welcome Yashi, who is going to present a dance performance. Thank you so much, Yashi, for the scintillating dance performance. To conclude today's presentation, I would request everyone to follow and adapt, if not all, at least few of these measures, so reduce the waste around us. As they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, but we must start today to save tomorrow. Thank you.